How y'all doing today? How's your weekend been? Mine's been pretty good. So we're gonna do a little TikTok watching today. Brace yourselves, it's gonna be kind of interesting. And you know, I've always wanted to be able to just like walk into work one day and then straight up quit. And then not even worry about it. Just go home and not even worry about it. Just quit. But that's just gonna be something that would happen if like I won the lottery or something. Without that, I don't know how you can just walk out on your job and then everything be a-okay. Because I personally would still have bills due and things going on that require some finances. So I'm kind of one of them old school. Keep the job that you have until you find something different or something better. Don't just walk out and hope for the best. That's really not even a good thing to do in today's economy. Just quit. Although I'm sure most of us would love to do just that, but it's kind of like not safe to do right now.
Scheduled to come in right now at 2:30, but I'm not going to be showing up today or any other day anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know it's pretty unbearable being around you.
That one would be me. That's how I would do it. Just call it. Hey, I'm calling in today. Just got some personal issues. Yeah, full day absence. Yeah, also, actually, I think I just won't come back anymore. Have a nice day. I remember one time I was at my job. This was before I did work from home, and I went to my supervisor one time to, I don't know, it was to ask a question or like talk about something, or I might have been like taking some time off or something. It was something, but it wasn't like super serious and it wasn't a big deal. But I just was like, hey, I need to talk to you a minute. Is that okay? And so once we sat down, my supervisor was like, what's wrong? Are you leaving me? Are you quitting? Are you leaving me? I was like, no, I'm not quitting. No, I'm not leaving. I just, whatever the heck it was. I can't remember. This was years ago. He's like, oh my gosh, I thought you were leaving. I thought you were going to quit the job. And I was like, no, if I was going to quit, you would have already known that already. You would have known. We wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation, I don't think.
My clock, and I realized like I've only made $25 since being here, and what I would make here in a month wouldn't even honestly cover what I smoke and weed. So I just need to go.
Okay.
Yeah. You put me by the vegetables, and I'm fat. I don't eat vegetables, so I couldn't find any of them.
Might as well call this my last day too. Y'all so disrespectful.
Realistically, if you are going to quit a job, it's probably best to put in a 2 weeks notice. I know a lot of people say like forget the 2 week notice, because a lot of times when places do layoffs or they just fire people, they don't really give a 2 weeks notice to whoever they're letting go. But also, these things can be corroborated from one job to the other. So if this job is, expects like a 2 week notice and you just dip out, if your new job is trying to call your old job to see what's up, they're gonna be like, yeah, they just dipped and didn't hear nothing else. We were short staffed and we had a hard time recuperating and recovering from that. And, so they're unreliable, and then, oh shoot, can't get a new job. So I would, if your job has that kind of a allowance there for you to kind of leave on good terms, if you're going to leave, just go ahead and give a 2 weeks notice, because them jobs are hard to get out there.
That's the other person. Thank you so much. Yeah, she left early too.
Honestly, Anna, I just gotta be honest. I think I'm gonna head out too. You've been great. This training class has honestly been great. But it's just we're getting close to these calls, and I just don't think that this job is for me. So I am quitting. You have been awesome. Everyone in this class has been awesome.
Jessica, are you serious? Jessica, you better not. Wait, That's like a 12th grader dropping out of school.
No, it's not.
This is worse. She are a true American.
Listen, honestly, my kid's gonna be fine. Y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Customers, we're temporarily closing the store because all the associates in the management position are making $7.35. So we're temporarily closing the store and then we're gonna leave. So if you would, please put everything that you have down in bags, buggies, or baskets, and please exit the store because we're fixing to lock the doors. Thank you.
You know, while these are kind of funny to watch and entertaining to some degree, although having a job, being able to support yourself financially is a serious issue, it also kind of makes you wonder, like, why is everybody recording themselves quitting jobs, though? I mean, if I legitimately had a job that had been dedicated to, or that I really liked, or like whatever, for some time, and then I decided, hey, I'm just sick of this crap, I don't want to do it no more, today's gonna be the day, kind of boom, and you bounce out, like, I don't think I would be thinking about recording myself doing that. I would just like that one girl, but not on the video, like, calling in forever, see you later, you know, and just go on about my life. I wouldn't be like, you know what, this job, I just don't like it no more, I can't handle this, I don't want to deal with that, and you know what, I think everybody needs to know that I just don't want to do this job anymore, and I'm gonna quit. But let me turn my camera on so I can record how this goes first. Like, what is the point of that? Why are people even doing that to begin with? I don't know, but I just kind of thought about that since we're watching all these videos, you know.
Yep, you're going, yeah, be quiet. Because if you clock out, it's up. And you disrespectful. We literally had a conversation about my birthday. And then you go and tell me that I can't take off. No, ain't no going in there. I'm going home. You just said I'm going home. Okay. So it's that. I'm done. I've been with this job for 9 months. 9. You've gave me hell for 6 months. 6 months. And then you got here, you made it worse. You got hand fed, spoon fed to that position. It got to your head. It literally got to your head. You was not above me. You was not bigger than the program ever. Thank you, my ass. Bitch, fuck you.
You know, I actually seen a situation like this take place in real life at a job that I had. Except for the person was not quitting on their own terms. They'd actually gotten terminated. But it was something to do with wanting time off. But I think they took the time off. They claimed it was given to them or whatever. But then anyway, like when they returned, it was some kind of dispute on their like attendance or whatever. I don't know. The only reason I know this story is because before they, like when, because see, the jobs I've worked at, if someone gets terminated or fired, they're like usually escorted out. But on the way out, this person was like broadcasting their whole situation of being fired to everybody. And you know, the rest of the management was like, just ignore that, ignore that. But it happens a lot, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I've seen people getting terminated and cry on their way out. And it kind of makes sense that sometimes these, you know, the ending of your employment can be like dramatic or emotional, because sometimes having a job, if you're dedicated to working and you actually need the money to like support yourself or your family, you can, it's almost kind of like a built up relationship, especially if you've been with a place for a while or you put in a lot of effort for the job. So I mean, I can see, you know, how and or why these separations from employment can be so like emotional sometimes, either from one end or the other. But anyway, it happens. Like I said, if I were to do something like that, it would have to be because like, I don't think it would be like such an angry tone, because it would have to be like something like if I won the lottery and I just like won myself financial freedom from being employed, I'd be like, alright, I'm out of here, peace, zoom, straight out. Because then you wouldn't have to worry about no 2-week notice if you won the lottery or something, because you ain't never gonna work again, you know what I mean? But considering the fact that you're leaving one place of employment and are probably gonna need to hit up a new one, such a dramatic exit probably is not a good idea. So, public service announcement. This is your reminder. Do not exit your job in a dramatic, emotional way. Actually, do not exit. I probably wouldn't even exit your job until you have another one lined up, just to be able to make sure that you can support yourself.